Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. I am Yasmin from Muslim Farmville. I am a homestead wife and a mama of 7 here in Wisconsin. Today I would like to take you along. It is very early, right after our morning prayer. My cat and I are the only who's up. It's quite early and I wanted to get the day started. We have few things going on. Last night I was able to get out of the freezer a roast that's thawing, and I would like to go ahead and put it together. One of my children has been asking me, Mama, remember the sweet roast that you used to make? Can you please make that again because you haven't made that? So today is the day. And I will use also my homemade bone broth. We usually get our beef from a farm, maybe half a cow if we can afford it, or quarter cow. And we have few pieces left. We are running out freezer meals and meat. So this piece, it's still frozen. I just washed my hands, and let's put spices. We will add some salt, sea salt, that's what I'm using, and lots of black pepper. I'm deficient of vanadium, and there's where I get it from, that is black pepper. So I usually put lots of black pepper into our food. And it gives such a good taste. And few other spices. What other spices that your family loves? Coconut amino, and I will also add some bone broth. Delicious. And I usually keep my beef strips, the good healthy fat. Instead of adding oil and butter, this is a good way that I save this good healthy fat, and I use it for my cooking and baking eggs or roast or rice, whatever I'm cooking. Then I know my family is nourishing and getting delicious food. Let's go ahead and add some molasses. It's going to make it taste like a good barbecue. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and put that into the fridge. And I will be serving it some cauliflower and green beans. And I will add later when I'm about to bake it some good healthy fats too from the beef strips. The children were able to soak some lentils last night. So this morning before prayer, I was able to rinse it. And after I prayed and read my Quran, I am rinsing it again and keeping it kind of nice and clean, the lentils, and let that sit for a couple of more hours. This will save us so much time. I do my best the night before to put clean towel, so I didn't have that. And now I decided to hang a clean towel this morning. So it's ready for us because our kitchen is where is the biggest traffic, honestly. So I have to make sure when people come in to wash hands, I have a clean towel. I like to take a few minutes in the morning and listen to the birds, the chickens, the ducks, the dogs, the sound, the morning sound. It's beautiful. We still have the little bit of fire on too to keep our bodies warm. Even though it's sunny right now and early morning, still in Wisconsin it's cold. My husband is checking out all the seeds that we have. We want to put our outside garden together today. The meat is in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and let that cook for a few hours. Lentils also is cooking. I have some garlic, ginger, fresh ginger, some zucchini, some squash, cilantro. All of that will be going into the lentil soup. So I am ready in the morning, showered up, got cleaned up, had my green tea, put all that together and let that simmer. There goes the garlic, lots of garlic. This dish is going to be delicious with a bone broth. It's going to be so healthy. Homemade scratch food goes long ways. So since my roast is in there, my lentils is in low heat, the children are doing their homeschooling work, I'm just going to go ahead and put my hat on and go outside. This is what I was excited about. This is why I wanted to start the day ahead and not be in the kitchen. My husband said, "Where are you going today?" Because my food is in and I'm not in my pajamas. So I have my little bag whenever I'm going outside. That's my tablecloth. We have a table by the garden area. And we will take scissors. I have this glass dish for flowers also. This is how I build our home. Simple things like getting flowers from outside. My tag must be showing. My husband tucked it in. We don't have anybody coming over, but still we like to look nice, right? To look a little bit clean and nice, it feels good. We have been having few rains and everything looks so green, bright green, dark green. It looks beautiful outside. Of course, we have to give some love. The dogs love attention. So always my husband, when he comes out, he will feed them and give them some attention. They love that human interaction. So here is our table. That's where we keep this table by the grill. In the past, when my husband and I were new to each other, he always said, or he would buy me little jewelry or few fancy girl stuff. And I always told him, honestly, what I would like is simple things. I'm very simple. And there are a lot of people who love jewelry and fancy things. And I do have my sisters who love to wear jewelries and look fancy. But for me, this is what really brings me joy and makes me happy. Very simple, like having the table ready, cleaning the chairs. So when the children come out, they are able to sit here, do their homework, or our family, when we grill in the summertime, we can all sit and just have that simple life. That's what makes me feel good. But we are all different and unique in our own ways. And I love that for each one of us too. Right now, I will go ahead and cut some lilac. It smells so good, and every year they naturally come back, and that's one thing I love. I could go to the store and buy large amounts and beautiful flowers, but this is what I really like doing. Just simple flowers from our farm. It looks so beautiful, and you guys, the smell is amazing. And then I will just go ahead and put it on the table that we just put it on tablecloth. Simple tablecloth makes everything different, right? And the flowers, it's going to be so simple but so noticeable for the family. Lots of little flowers are coming. My husband is raking the garden so we can start. I always tell him, all I would like is a simple garden, fruit trees, and simple veggies that we can feed our family. And it does not have to cost us any. Look at this, is so pretty. My husband and I both grew up with our families, and they were both gardeners. I was raised in East Africa, Somalia, and my dad loved fruit trees and vegetables. And my husband did the same thing, and he's from all the way here in the U.S. in Wisconsin. We grew up in different places, but so similarity. It's amazing. So I'm just going to put the little flowers together and go ahead and put some water, no chemicals. They will last this way fine also. Let's pour some water. It's so pretty to be out today. Look at that beautiful bouquet. I think a few weeks ago I was able to share it with you, the yellow flowers that we collected from our land. Those lasted over a week, and now these will last over a week, I hope. Look at how beautiful this looks. So when we are outside, we can enjoy it and eat out here too. So I brought the seeds, and my husband and I have been talking about it. Last year we had such a good turnout of the garden. It was lots of zucchinis and squashes, spaghetti squashes and butternut squash and all of that. So this year we're going to do that because we use those squashes all winter long. So now I brought the seeds, and that's what we're talking about putting together. It's going to be delicious, inshallah. So I suggest if you want to start gardening, do it slowly and small, little by little. Start with herbal garden or little bit of fruit or veggie garden and things like that, and then you'll grow into it. These beautiful flowers, tulips, was gifted to me a few years ago, and my husband planted. So every year they come back. Isn't that beautiful? Looks so gorgeous. So now we had our bathroom rugs in the wash machine that my husband put it this morning. I decided to bring it out and let it dry in the sun. This is how I grew up, and my husband did too, to hang our clothes outside. Especially we are outside, why not? Hang everything, let it get dry, and the smell of outside is amazing. Free and drier from the sun, right? MashaAllah. So let's that hang there. And also, if you don't have a space to do gardening, you can always support your local farmers. Look farmers market in your area, and that way you can support the farmers and feed your family healthier and cheaper way. Right now, my husband is taking a break while he's testing Sammy. We do homeschool, and we are all outside and bringing more and more to start gardening, seeds, setting it up, all the veggies, whatever we can get it done. But believe me, the next few weeks we will be doing that little by little. And that's how we do our garden. So now Sammy's helping. Zachariah is still doing his homework, Sharifa and Fatuna as well. I am back into the kitchen. I took the piece of ginger out, and I'm using my hand blender and mixing everything together. So the lentil soup is going to be nice and smooth. The girls made a little bit of bliss balls. That's what I'm holding now. It was a bunch of nuts and seeds and some leftover dates, and that will be our dessert. The roast is done. Let's get that out. What I do is usually I will go ahead and slice it into a small pieces. Let's cut it up and put it back into the juice again so it's not dry. That's one thing the children love. It's that sweetness from the molasses and spices together. and they can dip it with their bread, or for myself and my husband, we'll probably put some salad on top and eat that. I cut it into small pieces, goes a long ways, and I'm hoping, since we have lentil soup with it, that this will be a couple of meals for our family, inshallah. I love this time of the year because of the summer is starting. Even though we are not summer yet, it's like spring, and I'm so excited to feed my family all the fresh veggies and fruits that will be coming from our garden, even though each year is different what we will get. But I'm so excited this season of life. The veggies are also ready. Everything is nice and fresh, homemade, cooked from scratch. A healthy way to feed our family. Everybody's washing hands and enjoyed it, our meal. So the garden is put together now, and it's being watered, and we'll enjoy the sun and water. It's going to be beautiful. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give our videos thumbs up. Assalamu alaikum.